TMS Maps is web-based and serves as a dual purpose for the Transportation Management System users. It's used to display a selected point or range event from the Location Referencing System, or LRS. This provides users the opportunity to get a visual of the location they selected before proceeding. To open TMS Maps, open the TMS homepage and click on TMS Maps. Use the tools and symbols at the top as a resource for locating purposes when using TMS Maps. We will go through each symbol and what they are used for. Zoom in or out to your desired area. Open and close the legend box. Print contents from the web page. The full extent allows the map to be shown on the entire screen. To copy GPS coordinates from the map, select Copy GPS Coordinates. Status tool allows you to see the status of the map. The Active tool shows the current tool used while accessing the map. The top center of the page shows the latitude and longitude where the cursor is pointing on the map. The Services tool displays a list of all layers associated with the map. The Base Map tool allows the user to choose from roads, base map, versus aerial, NAIP views. The Bookmark tool adds a bookmark. The Search and Zoom tool brings up a search box to allow users to locate attributes and zooms to the location of the attribute. ARAN Viewer allows users to travel along the route for the log points selected as collected by the ARAN van. TMS Location gives information about a location that is selected on the map. The Identity tool identifies a selection on the map. The Measure tool allows the user to measure in acres, square miles, square kilometers, hectares, square yards, square feet, and square meters. The Clear Graphics symbol will clear all graphics. The question mark symbol will take you to the TMS Maps instruction manual. The scale at the bottom right of the page is a guide for the measuring tool, which displays the selected measure and miles. Please note, these change based on your zoom level. The aerial imagery option is the imagery background for TMS maps that can be displayed for different years. Select the drop-down arrow on the Base Maps tool. This brings up a list of imagery years or the Base Map option with no imagery. Click on one of the radio buttons beside a map. MoDOT Base Map displays the road view on the map. St. Louis 6 displays aerial photography for the St. Louis area. NAIP 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018, 2020, and 2022 are the years of aerial photography. The default is NAIP 2022. MoDOT Roads Alternate Map creates extra contrast between the different types of routes and the background, allowing for an easier time viewing routes. This layer is primarily used by the Central Office Bridge Division. The Services tab is a breakdown of specific layers with different attributes listed under each legend. Each layer has its own legend containing various inventories, which can be clicked on or off in the appropriate boxes. The first layer is Airports. This layer symbolizes the airports in Missouri. Click Services and select Airports. Check the box and all airports will be displayed on the map. Please note, you will need to go back to the Services tab and uncheck the current layer box to clear it from the legend on the left side of the page. The next layer is Alias. This layer shows a special name given to a section of a travelway because of legislative action. Click Services and select Alias. The next layer is Areas and Natural Features. This layer deals with boundaries for city limits and hydrological features. Click Services and select Areas and Natural Features. The next layer is ITS Devices. This layer symbolizes the ITS devices as DMS, handhole, CCTV, and hotspots. Click Services and select ITS Devices. The next layer is Real-Time Traffic. This layer shows the traffic in real time. Click Services and select Real-Time Traffic. Each functional classification is segregated, and within each segregation, the levels are color-coded. Red is at capacity, yellow is approaching capacity, and green is normal traffic flow. The next layer is right-of-way parcels. This layer pertains to the right-of-way parcels. Click Services and select right-of-way parcels. These are parcels of land that are owned by MoDOT adjacent to our roadways. The next layer is routine maintenance. This layer pertains to the MoDOT routine maintenance areas throughout the state. Click Services and select routine maintenance. The next layer is STIP. This layer pertains to the status of a STIP project, such as draft, resubmit, accepted, approved, and deleted. It also contains the STIP history and shows the commissioner property details per commissioner, the Transportation Management Area, or TMA, and Metropolitan Planning Organization, or MPO, boundaries. Click Services and select STIP. The Safety Crashes layer pertains to all crashes that have occurred between the years of 2016 and 2020. There are 4 severity types of crashes for each year: disabling injury, fatal, minor injury, and property damage only. Click Services and select Safety Crashes. Click the plus sign next to 2020 crashes to see the symbols for disabling injury. Turn on or off the year or severity types of crashes by clicking on the radio buttons. Use the zoom tool or the mouse to zoom in or out to get a better view of crash locations. The next layer is Safety Other. Like the crashes layer, this is divided by a range of years. High severity intersection data and high severity range data have layers from 2016 to 2018, 2017 to 2019, 2018 to 2020, 2019 to 2021, and 2020 to 2022. This layer also includes non-intersection and intersection crashes, travel safe zones, crashes that occurred by a motorist crossing the center line, crashes that occurred within a curve, crashes that occurred on an expressway, crashes involving impaired drivers, crashes that occurred along a shoulder, crashes involving unrestrained occupants, crashes that occurred on wet pavement, and vulnerable road user densities. Click Services and select Safety Other. The next layer is State of the System. This layer provides users with the ability to view state of the system data records based on various selection criteria such as Travelway ID, District, County, and Year. Click Services and select State of the System. The State TMS Bridge and State Bridge categories are further broken down into point or line. Off-system symbols include non-state bridge, non-state culvert, and non-state TMS bridge. The next layer is stormwater. This layer displays the outfalls within a storm sewer system and the best management practices, or BMPs, used to treat water entering the system. Click Services and select Stormwater. The next layer is striping. This layer shows the striping locations in blue on the TMS maps. Click Services and select Striping. The plans are by year. The next layer is traffic. This layer shows the inventory for traffic. Click Services and select Traffic. The next layer is traveler information. This layer displays information that would be beneficial to the traveling public, such as road closures, flooded areas, motor vehicle incidents, work zones, winter weather road conditions, oversize overweight routes, and any active bypass routes. Click Services and select Traveler Information. The next layer is Travelway Data. This layer lists the different data for travelways. Click Services and then select Travelway Data. The next layer is Travelway Features. This layer displays information regarding safety and/or sign features throughout the state. Click Services and select Travelway Features. The search button allows you to define what you're looking for. This can be broken down to search by district, county, city, maintenance subarea, street address, travelway by ID, travelway free text, coordinates, railroad crossing search, structure, PLSS, intersection, and disaster recovery. The first search to open is the District, County, City, and Maintenance Sub-Area section. Click the search button and select District, County, City. Select Central for the district. Select Coal for the county. Select Jefferson City for the city. Now we will search using the street address section. Click the search button and select street address. Enter 105 West Capitol Avenue. The application will load a list in which to select. To search by travelway by ID, you'll need to know the travelway ID. Click the search button and select Travelway by ID. Enter Travelway ID 19. Click the binocular symbol. There are optional parameters that can be entered to narrow down your search using county, begin log, and end log. Now we will search by using the Travelway Free Text section. Click the search button and select Travelway Free Text. Enter US 63S and click the binocular symbol. The Select a Travelway box will appear. Select a travelway and click the checkmark symbol. Once a travelway has been selected, it will flow back to the search screen where you will then click the binocular symbol at the bottom. Next, we will search using the coordinates section, where you have the option to search by decimal degrees, degrees, minutes, seconds, or meters. For this example, we will be searching by degrees, minutes, seconds. Click the search button and select coordinates. Select degrees, minutes, seconds from the dropdown. Enter -94, 26, 51.3 for the longitude. Enter 390403.1 for the latitude. Click the binocular symbol and the application will mark the location with a yellow flag. Searching by railroad crossing search. Click the search button and select railroad crossing search. Enter 442104C. Click the binocular symbol and the application will mark the location with a yellow flag. Searching by structure. Click the search button and select structure. Enter structure ID or bridge number. For this example, we will enter bridge number A0100 in the structure ID or bridge number box. Click the binocular symbol and the structure will be highlighted on the map. The Public Land Survey System, or PLSS, locates and pinpoints exactly where a company or surveyor are on a route when requesting plans. Click the search button and select PLSS. Enter section, township, and range. For this example, enter 25, 61N, and 16W. Click the binocular symbol and the map will enhance to the location and highlight it in yellow. There are two ways to locate an intersection. One is by entering an intersection ID number, if you know it, and the other is to use the Open Intersection Search option. Click the search button and select intersection. Enter 187030. Click the binocular symbol and the application will mark the location with a yellow flag. Please refer to the LRS manual on how to find intersection numbers. The second option is Open Intersection Search. Select Open Intersection Search, enter RTY Coal into the Enter Route Number 1 description box. Click the binocular symbol. From the list of travelways, choose a route. Then type the second route number 2 description. For this example, type RTM Coal. Click on a route in the route number 2 description to highlight it. Click on Find First Common Intersection if there is more than one intersection in the area, or Find Intersection. The map will enhance to the intersection selected. Disaster recovery allows users to turn on affected counties, print the map to a PDF, and attach the map to a report that will go to SEMA, FEMA, and the Federal Highway Administration. Click the search button and select Disaster Recovery. Select Boone County under FEMA. You can select multiple counties at the same time. Once all desired counties have been highlighted, you're able to print to a PDF. Please note, users can use the print button for any other search. If you have any questions or concerns regarding anything discussed in this video, feel free to contact the TMS Help Desk by email or phone. Contact information can be found on the TMS homepage under Contact Us.